Hello soulmates, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish bustier corset blouse with asymmetric hemline. So if you're new here, you're welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share for more videos. Please guys, subscribe and also drop a comment on this video. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern draft. So here is my pattern. First, I'll go ahead and mark out my shoulder to bust point, my shoulder to under bust, my shoulder to waist, and from the waistline I came down by 8 inches. My shoulder to bust, under bust to waist, and from the waistline I came down by 8 inches for my blouse length. Okay, I came down by 8 inches from my waistline for my blouse length. So next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that point I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. So next thing is to connect from the shoulder slope to my armhole point. Next, I'll measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. In total, I have 9. Okay, so I'll mark it out here also. After that, I'll connect a straight line, which will be my chest line. So here is my chest line, my bust line, my under bust line, my waistline, and then my blouse length. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches. Then I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope this way. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2, get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. Next, my bust circumference divide by 4. I'll mark it down. Bust circumference divide by 4. Then I'll use my curve rule to connect that part this way. So here's my armhole, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2. I have 4. I'll mark it down from the chest line to my blouse length. So next, on my under bust line, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Okay. I'll repeat the same process on my waistline and also on my blouse length. If you're very busty, go ahead and use 1.5 inches on both sides. Okay. Next, I will write a straight line this way. So next thing is to use my curve rule to connect from my bust point down to that 1 inches on both sides. And this is what I have. Okay. So next, from my chest line, I will come up by 1.5 inches. This is my over bust line. You can make use of 2 inches if you want to. Okay, I came up from my chest line by 1.5 inches, and here is the line. So on this line, I mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches, and I'll connect it down to my chest line. So next thing is to tighten up my over bust line. Okay, I'll tighten it up a bit. I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Then I'll connect it down to my bust point using my curve rule. Connect the both sides. And this is what I have. Okay. So next thing is to impute my body measurement. My bust divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Measure this dart here and replace it back. Under bust divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart. I'll replace it back. Waist divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart. I'll replace it back. So here I'll make use of my hip circumference divided by 4. That is on the blouse length. My hip circumference divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Plus the 2 inches dart. I'll replace it back. So next thing is to connect them together this way. connect it down to my blouse length, and this is what I have. Okay, so next I'm making use of a side dart. For my side dart, the difference between my shoulder to waist of my back and that of my front. So mine is 1 inches. So this part is going out. Okay, all this part is going out. So next I'll go ahead and close up my dart. Okay, I'll go ahead and close up my dart just the way you see me doing. Please make sure you close up your dart before drawing out the design at the down part. Okay, and this is what I have over here. So from the side of my waist I came down by 4 inches. Then from this part, from the hemline here, I'll connect it to that 4 inches this way. Okay, and this is what we have over here. This for the front part. The next thing is to cut it out. Let's do that, guys. I'll go ahead and open up my side dart and I'll close it up, blend in my lines and then cut this part out, and this is what I have for the front part. Please make sure you add another ones in between and also by the side. So now for the front part, we have a sweetheart neckline. I'll just go ahead and connect from my over bust down to my chest line. Okay, if you want it deeper, you can come down by 1 inch from your chest line and then connect it to your over bust, and this is what you'll be having. Okay, so let's go back to our back pattern. Here's my back pattern. I left 2 inches by the side for my zipper allowance. So I'll go ahead and mark out my shoulder to bust point, my shoulder to waist of my back, and then from the waistline I came down by 8 inches for my blouse length. Okay, my shoulder to bust, my waistline, and then my blouse length. Next I would like a straight line this way, and here is my waistline. So next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that point I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. So next I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. Next I'll measure from my shoulder down to my armhole point. What I have here is 9. Okay, I'll mark it out here also. Then after that I'll connect a straight line, which will be my chest line. So here's my chest line. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. I'll mark it down. Then I'll connect a straight line this way. So next, on both sides of my waistline, here is my chest line, my bust line, my waistline, and then the blouse length. On both sides of my waistline, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Then I'll connect it to my bust point. So next, from my waistline, I came down by 7 inches. You can make use of 7 or 6 inches. And I'll go ahead and connect it to my waistline this way. So next thing is to impute my body measurement. My bust divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Waist divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Plus this 1 inch is here. I'll replace it back. Hip divided by 4. I'll mark it down. So next thing is connect them together this way. Okay. I'll go ahead and extend my waistline to my zipper allowance this way, and also my chest line, and then my blouse length. Then on my waistline, I'll take out 0.75 from my waistline. Okay, I'll connect it up this way and then take it down. This is to eliminate zipper bulge at the back of our blouse. Okay, So this part is going out. So next, from the side of my waistline, I'll come down by 4 inches. Same thing I did on the front pattern. On the center back, I'll come up by 2 inches. I don't want the back part to be that down, just like the front. So I came up by 2 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect it to the side of my back this way. And this is what we have over here. So next, from my chest line, I'll come down by 0.5, and I'll go ahead and connect it to the side this way. I don't want the back part to be straight. I want it to be curvy, like a bit curvy. And this is what we have for the back pattern. So next thing is to cut it out. Let's do that, guys. Open up my desk, and this is what we have. Please make sure you add an allowance in between and also by the side. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. I'll see you guys in my next class. Please guys, drop a comment on this video. Bye.